Hello, welcome back to my show. Love is everywhere. Whether you believe it or not, it is love is everywhere. I said we are going to talk about giving love and receiving love. Because in order for you to receive, it's better to give than to receive. But in order for you to be abundant, you must learn how to receive. I learned that. And let's talk about loving yourself more too. Because you must love yourself and fill up your cup. And once it overflows, then the love just goes. Giving love is easy for me because I'm a giving person. But for some people, I would say it's a challenge too. Because it's easier than that sometimes. Giving love. Remember that song, Give Love on Christmas Day? Why don't we make Christmas every day? Why give love only on Christmas Day? For me, every day is a Christmas day. Giving love. I would love to hear what you think about giving love too. Let me give you an example for myself. Raising a child is giving a lot of love. Some people say being a mother is the most noble or most profound job in all the world. But to some people, not. Because motherhood is not for everyone. That's why there are children out there who are not being cared for because their mother was not ready to be a mother or that they're not made to be a mother. Yes, everybody is wired differently. But I am a mother. I give love to my daughter, although she thinks, love. Being a mother is really giving love. Because once you become a mother, you are always going to be a mother. You mother your friends, you mother your boyfriend, you mother everyone. Because that's natural. But let me tell you, ever since I got divorced in 97, I've been a single mom to my daughter who is now 26 years old. But I would like to think that I am very successful being a mom because she has graduated from college. Oh, by the way, her name is Monique Victoria Marie Presley. Yes, she has a very long name. I wanted to name her after my mom, whose name is Dominga, which is Dominique in French. But Dominique is very long, so I shortened it to Monique. Victoria is her godmother, and Marie is just... Marie Presley is catchy, right? Marie Presley, Elvis' son. Yes. So being a mom to her was a lot of sacrifices. But you know what? She has given me direction when I felt lost out there in the world. My daughter is my guiding star. And I did the best I can to raise her. When I divorced in 97, I was living in Dallas. I left Dallas because I felt like I didn't have any friends at the time. I had one friend. Hi, Georgia. You're my one and only. Who supported me when I was divorced. That's what I meant. So I went to Florida, in Orlando, where I knew nobody. I wanted to start anew because I wanted to grow and I wanted to be loved because I felt I was not loved when I was in Dallas after my divorce. Because little background, divorce in the Philippines doesn't exist. I don't know now, but in those days there was no divorce. And so Filipinos think that it's taboo to be divorced, and so I felt like an outcast being a divorcee. So I told my daughter, you know what, honey, nobody loves us here in Dallas, so let's get out of here. We went to Orlando where I know nobody and start all over. We landed in Kissimmee. You know, Disney World is over there. And I stayed in motels first for the first first month or so because I do not know anyone, remember? So I have to look for a good place because I did not have internet at the time, so I was not able to research where the good places are, where to live, and all the good schools and all that. Because at the time, Nikki was 6 year old, 6 to 7 years old. 97, she was 6 years old. So I went for when I was there. I tried to get a job, so I landed up working in Westgate Resorts, selling timeshare. But in order to get that job, I have to get my real estate license. Yes, I took the cross course for 1 week. I took the exams, passed it, and went to work for Westgate Resorts. That was kind of fun. It was exciting, and you know how selling timeshare is. It's very pushy, high high energy environments and all that. Well, I want to give love, right? I want the best for my daughter, but I am a single mom, so I just did the best I can. I found a room to live with a realtor friend. She went to school. She went to Bay Meadow School. This was in Bay Hill. You know where Bay Hill is? That's where Tiger Woods used to be my neighbor. This was in 98 to 2000. Tiger Woods, I think, was at the height of his career at the time. So I found the school for my daughter, Bay Meadows Elementary School. She did it there. And yeah, we tried for a little bit. Then my girlfriend, my roommate, my old roommate when I was in Bahrain, she calls me and say, "Hey Luz, if you want to do real estate, you have to come to Las Vegas because it's booming here." It was 2000. So I said, okay, let's move on to bigger things. Because in Orlando, it's not much happening there. Timeshare was very high pressure, too much stress. I want a little bit more relaxed. So I came to Las Vegas. Nikki and I packed our things. Yes, Nikki is her nickname. My Monique Victoria Marie, her nickname is Nikki. We packed our things and came to Las Vegas in the heat of July 2000. Yes, Las Vegas. And ever since I've lived here. So now I want to give love to Las Vegas. How did I do that? Well, Nikki and I settled in. We had to move a few places before settling in West Flamingo. We lived in near Sunrise Mountain, and then we moved to an area, an apartment in Channel. It's a condominium. It was a condominium on Channel 10 Drive in the middle. The school, they did not even have computers, and my daughter, I found out, is gifted. She's accelerated, so she found it boring. So I had to find a school where she is challenged to do more things. So she ended up in what is this school now by the DMV? What? Roger Bryan? No, I think it's Roger Bryan Elementary. So she went there. Yes, and I keep doing the mother thing, giving the best to my daughter, and looking for a job to support us both. It was a great challenge. When I first came, I worked at the Dillard's. You know, the fashion show mall where the Saks Fifth Avenue used to be the one closest to the strip, to Las Vegas Boulevard, and Dillard's was on the left side of that. So I worked there. And I really wanted to work in the food and beverage business in the casinos because that's my background. Oh, yes, by the way, while I was working as a timeshare salesperson, I work in an IHOP at the graveyard shift I work from 8 p.m. No. 12 a.m. to 8 p.m. 8, oh, take that back. 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. Graveyard shift. It was challenging, but I learned a lot. So when I came to Las Vegas, I wanted to be in the food and beverage because I know that I can have my hourly plus my tips. Remember, I'm a single mom. I must have to make it. And what about the reason for me coming here to do real estate? That went out the window because you know what? You need money to be in real estate. And the money that I had to use to buy me and my daughter a car. Because in the heat of July, August, my goodness, my daughter was having nosebleeds while waiting for the bus to come to take us wherever we want to go. So the money that I had, I used it to buy a car. And the guy who sold me the car, he knew someone who worked at the Las Vegas Hilton in the beverage department. Thus, I got my break to work in the hotel. That was the start of a great journey of a love life that spanned 10 years, even longer than my marriage. Giving love is a challenge, and if you're up for it, you are going to see a lot of adventures, ups and downs. It's like a roller coaster. Love is. And giving love, of course you expect to be loved too. But let me tell you, the reason why my relationship with this man had taken that long, because I did not expect anything when I went into the relationship. If you do not expect anything, you won't get disappointed. Yes. So I gave love without expecting anything in return. And I have a lot of great vacations to show for it. A lot of pictures, a lot of beautiful experiences to talk about it, to talk about while I was in that relationship. It was all good. Again, it's just the way you look at things. Giving love, if you are a loving person, it's easy as breathing. It comes natural. But for some people, it's not as easy as that. And I understand that because everybody is wired differently and everybody has different experiences. And one more thing, experiences while you were growing up, while you are a child, your experiences as a child molds you into this adulthood. So whatever you are as an adult has been from your childhood experiences. For me, I was raised in a very, I would say loving. I want to focus on the positives. Loving because my mother was the most loving person, most kind. I don't remember her getting angry at all. My father, he was very loving too. But raising my brothers and sisters gave him challenges he wasn't able to overcome, so he became an alcoholic. He is the best dad you ever have, but once he drank, he had some alcohol in him, he is a total different person. But I still saw the best in him. I still gave him love. He's my father, no matter what. But I would say that yes, the total you is a product of your being raised, the product of your parents, you're the product of your environment. That's true. But in the end, when you grow up and you know about things, choices. You always have a choice. And it's all about your choice and your attitude for whatever it is that you want to be. I had challenges in my life. Being the ninth child in a family that wasn't well off at all. Yes, we were, I would say, poor. We are middle class poor. Because in my community, I would say we're not, we are better off than most of the people in my community. I can say that. So when my mother was very giving, that's how I learned how to give. And I thought that was great to give and give and give. But in the end, I learned that I must have to give myself first before giving out to others. Because again, you cannot give one that you do not have. You cannot give love if you don't have love. So you must love yourself first. Giving love, your number one priority is yourself. Oh wow, I have talked about giving love so much. How about you? How do you give love? How do you express your love? Do you only give love when you are getting something out of it? Or do you give love because giving love is the right thing to do? Or it's what? Okay, pardon me, but I am going to go to Jesus again. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. And Jesus is all about love. In the old days, we have 10 commandments, right? 10 commandments. But when Jesus came, he turned that into two. He summarized it into two. But what is the theme of the two? Love. Love your God and love yourself as you love. Love others as you love yourself. As you love yourself. So, you must love yourself first before you can love others. Giving love to yourself first, your number one priority. And then, when your cup overflows, give love to everybody else. Well, let me change that. Give love. Once you have love in your heart, you can give love. But you want to love yourself more than loving someone else. Because if you want to give a lot of love, you must come from here. And so you must fill this with love first before you can love somebody with all your heart. That's how I see it. In order for you to give love with all your heart, make sure that your heart is full. Till next time, everyone, I have really enjoyed talking to you about love. Love is everywhere. Positive, negative. Make it balanced and let's just love one another. Have fun. Till next time, Lizette Presley, your host. I'll see you then. Take care of yourself. Love yourself first. Mi amores. Love yourself first. Mi amores. Love everywhere.